On today's Know Your Rights segment, we're going to talk about property damage stemming from an auto accident and find out why you need gap coverage. Catherine Stone from Barbas Law is back. Catherine, I feel like you're becoming our go-to gal for so many topics that go over my head.
Well, I love coming back here and talking about what I do every day, and that's the law.
And I mean, okay, the topics that you do come up with, which you come up with on your own, are usually sparked by some clients you're working with now.
And in fact, every time I come up with a topic, I'm usually taking experiences that I'm literally sitting there dealing with when I'm typing up for the presentations.
Well, and of course, it's the same thing today. So tell us about today and what you saw in auto insurance that you wanted to talk about.
Well, as I was typing up for this segment, I had a client who had a brand new vehicle, about a week old, and was T-boned, and it wasn't severe enough, excuse me, property damage that they had to total the vehicle. They didn't total the vehicle, they're going to get it fixed. But obviously a couple of issues have arisen. Number one, had the vehicle been totaled, if he had owed more on the vehicle than what they were going to give him, then he would be upside down. Ugh. And be responsible for those payments on a vehicle he was not going to have. So gap coverage is really good because it will pay off the loan on your vehicle if the value, the actual cash value that the insurance company will pay you is to cover the loan. They don't have to pay you the amount that you owe on the vehicle.
So I was going to say, so the people out there that do owe money on their car, is those the people that need to pay attention for gap coverage?
Correct. Or when you're going out to buy a car, pay attention to your insurance and whether or not gap coverage is something you can look into. I did it recently on a vehicle that I just bought, and it's not that much more expensive.
Good to know. And I will say, you also point out the other tips from the insurance side of things that your clients need to be aware of.
With regards to the gap insurance as well, a lot of times, and you have to look at the policy and see if it covers this, it may also cover your deductible. So rather than you having to come out of pocket for the $500 or $1,000 for the deductible to get your vehicle fixed, the gap coverage will cover that as well. So it's just something to keep everyone from having to panic when they've had an auto accident.
So it's kind of like insurance for insurance in a way.
And the other thing that has also come up in this case, because his truck was not totaled, because it was a brand new truck and now it's been wrecked. In Florida, although adjusters don't like to tell you this, is that they do a lot for, or there is case law that allows for diminution in value. In other words, now you have a wrecked vehicle, you may get it fixed with the best parts and the best labor possible, but it's still going to have decreased in value. And so you could potentially make a claim against the insurance company, against the at-fault insurance company, the person who hit you's insurance company, for a diminution in value claim.
Wow. So that's why you definitely come in, break it down for us so that we don't miss anything that we sometimes would with insurance. As always, appreciate your time. And if you've got more questions or need someone on your side, have questions about your rights, we'll just give them a call, 1-800-BARBAS-LAW, or go to barbaslaw.com/knowyourrights. Thank you again.
Thanks.